Hello, everybody. Is this working again? Let's see, we got our comments on here. Show the comments. So we're trying to do this. The computer just decided to restart, which is always fantastic, and the microphone wasn't.
And update. So,
yes, so we're working on this.
That wasn't stressful at all.
No, so we'll try to get this working. Here, you hold this. Show yourself and talk to the camera.
Hi. Where's the camera? I'm not very good at this. Does anyone even know we're here? How do I know?
It'll pop up. It'll say how many people
Oh.
are.
Show. I don't think anybody's watching us. Blah, 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 blah.
Liam, please.
Liam's getting really excited about his TV. Hello.
Are you kidding me? What the hell?
What am I supposed to be doing?
Talk about the stuff, the questions people have.
Oh, what questions did we have? Okay, hang on. Yeah, we had other questions that people had written in before. La la la. How do we pick our destinations? Well, you guys kind of drive that. We had talked about that earlier a little bit about how you guys, if we're on a precipice, you kind of push us one way or the other. But usually it starts with me and Mark having a lunch or a breakfast date at our local bookstore, and we go to the cafe and we get some chai tea, and then we go to the travel section and we look at books and maps, and that's about it. We have a big map at home, and it has pins of all the places we've been, and then I've got another certain color that's for all the places we want to go, which is primarily like, you know, everywhere in the world, but realistically we're looking at certain places at certain times, but you know, like we want to do Southeast Asia and Africa. I mean, there's just so many places that we haven't been, but trying to get enough time with the kids to be able to go to some of those places, that's sort of tough. So how do we choose our destinations? I don't know. Sometimes it's throwing something at a map and just going to those places. Okay. Does everyone speak English when you travel, or do you have to know other languages? As they say, English is now the lingua franca of the day. So most of the time, in most places, in touristy locations, you find some English, and that's helpful. But we always try to learn a few words of whatever language. Mark is really good at languages, and he speaks a few. So, oh my gosh, my arm's getting tired holding this thing. So he speaks a few different languages, and that is really helpful. And we always try to learn to be at least polite, you know, please and thank you, and the basic question words like where is, how much does this cost, things like that. That's always really helpful. Do we really love to travel, or do we get sick of it? Is it hard on your kids? No, we really do love to travel. You can't do all this if you don't love it. Yeah, there are days when you're like, you know, like we just did a 5-week trip. And there are days when you just need to take a break and do nothing. And someone else had written this, I don't know, on a comment of one of our videos, and they were like, you know, some days you just need to have a mindless activity. And I know that I'm in this wonderful, amazing place like Paris or Amsterdam or whatever, but I need to sit and do nothing because I'm exhausted, and that happens. And so we take those days. But we do it enough that we can. I mean, most people travel for like maybe 2 or 3 weeks at a time, so you don't quite get as sick of it maybe as other people. I don't know. But we do. We love to travel. Is it hard on the kids? Not really. I think that our kids, I mean, there are days when they're definitely over it. This 5-week trip, we got to Athens, and Caleb was like, oh, I'm done. I want to go home. He goes, I don't want to go to the Acropolis. And I was like, well, too bad for going to the Acropolis. You don't have a choice with that. So, you know, and yeah, we told him he had to do it because I'm not leaving him home alone. But other than that, not really. I mean, you know, there are days when they're sick of it, but those are few and far between. For the most part, you know, it's pretty easy. And I think that they're pretty well-rounded because of it. They get pretty, you know, I don't know, they have so much to understand. Okay, what now? Mark is just going haywire with computers. He's got 2 laptops open, and he's like, I think he's gonna lose it. I don't even think anyone's on here.
Well, it says, well, I don't know. Say hi, people.
I'm just talking to myself.
Let's see if this can work. I don't know. Oh,
I don't know.
come on.
Should I bill in local currency or have them convert to US dollars?
Do not have them bill in the local currency because you will get a bad rate. I was in Czech Republic. We had lots of people when I was going to the ATMs like, oh, would you like to convert it into dollars now? And you have a guaranteed rate. I found about a 9% difference from what I got from my bank back home versus the banks that they were offering me there. Same thing with restaurants. Just get the local currency and let your bank take care of it because your bank's looking out for you,
Right.
their bank, and their stuff is looking out for them.
Right, yeah. So just do it in whatever's there, right? That's what you're saying. Do it in local currency. That's the answer to that.
It's not working. Are you kidding me?
I would be happy to do. Mark's having a hard time.
Just
Good.
we're gonna try to get this thing to work because there's one person on there now.
There's one person. Hi, one person. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, you two, for having.
What do you one person? What do you want us to talk about?
No, there's other stuff on there. What the
Oh,
hell?
okay. There is. All right. I'm reading from a list here. Is travel hard on the kids? No, not really. Nice to see a not 20-something making travel videos that have responsibilities. Well, thank you. No, we're not 20 anymore. Not by a long shot. Week-long trip. Is it a good idea to head off to a farther place, like a week in Paris,
Not gonna get
than
along.
Rome for 2 days? Advice. Fly in and I see what you're saying. Okay. So, if you've only got like 10 or 12 days or something like that, you're asking if you should go just to one place or try to squish in a whole bunch of places. So, for me, I would, like, if I had like just 10 days in Paris, I would go to Paris and I would see a lot of stuff, and then I would take little day trips and go off and see other things. There's a ton of places that nearby that you can see. Versailles is certainly a whole day's worth of stuff. What else? And then, and in France, particularly, you can get anywhere on a train within just a few hours.
Here,
So
stop
maybe you
that.
could
Let's
go to Normandy for the day.
Here,
Okay,
we're gonna
hang
try
on,
another
bye-bye.
one because this isn't working.